Here comes the bride, all fat and white. Oh, hello there. Well, I got sent a parcel today for which I've already made a short video. Well, I thought I'd make a longer video just to, well, enlighten you what I've been sent from UREKA Glues. Yes, UREKA Glues have sent me some more glues, which I'm quite excited about because there's one particular glue in there I've never had before. And in a future video, I'm going to be doing some tests to see what the difference between the different types of D rating of glues, 1 to 4. Well, I know they've sent me 3 and 4 in this box that they have, because I've already opened it, you see. I'm not going to lie to you, no. Anyway, this is a sponsored video, but no money has exchanged hands. They just sent me glue, which I'm obviously very happy about. But you know what I'm really happy about? They sent me jelly beans. Yeah. Jelly beans. Okay, I'll munch on them later. I'm not going to do it now because you understand a word I'm saying. And I know some of you struggle already. Well, what else they sent me? Well, they sent me... What's that? Okay. Oh, it's a tape measure. I've been sent some promotional material as well. I've got a new tape. Oh, UREKA Glues tape. It says UREKA Glue. Well, there you say. Okay, thank you very much. What else have I got in this little box? Okay. Oh, we've got some pencils. Actually, they look like quite decent pencils. Quite often, promotional type pencils tend to be round ones, and they're usually the cheap ass ones. These are more like the Excel. So yeah, so I've got some Cascamite. Weatherproof wood glue, because I use Cascamite a lot. Now, I like to decanter my Cascamite into small tubs to make it easier to manage, so you don't get the humidity keep going into the tub. It's a really good idea, you know. So I use that a lot, Cascamite, and I have done for years. Now, Cascamite used to be owned by, oh, it's actually changed hands a few times, by Polyvine. And during the pandemic, they were struggling to get the ingredients, so they did some shortcuts and wrecked it, and pretty much damaged the name of Cascamite. Well, UREKA Glues have got hold of it now, and it is back to how it should be. It's good stuff. I really recommend Cascamite powdered resin wood glue. I've used it for donkeys years. It's great for boat building because it's well, one of the more waterproof glues you're going to get. There's no such thing as waterproof, just so you know. And pretty much everything else it's not impervious, but it is probably one of the better options you got. Anyway, I use that a lot. What else have I got in here? I've got my pencils. Have your pencils, okay? All right. I've got a bottle opener. Very important, so you can get drunk while using the table saw. Thank you very much. Obviously, I'm not going to put it with the table saw. So I've got a bottle opener. What else have I got in here? Ooh, crikey, it's another box. I've got a box within a box. Oh, crikey. Oh, I've got a flask. Well, actually quite nice, actually. Got a stainless steel flask. Okay. That would be very, very useful. The name that sticks. UREKA flask. They know full well I'm going to be showing this in my videos. They ain't stupid, are they? Because coming in the summer, I might put some gold in there, mightn't I? And that'd be ideal. I could disguise my, I don't know, my gin and tonics in my UREKA flask. I'm kidding, obviously. Don't use machines while you're drunk. Not a good idea. Not if you want to keep your digits, okay? Or any other extremities that might be poking out in anywhere. There you go. All right, thank you very much for that. Yeah, this is the one I use for my cups of teas and stuff, which was also gifted to me from a friend, actually. Subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. Right, what else we got in here? Oh, got another pencil. Got 5 pencils. Okay. Oh, actually, that's actually quite... I've got a pad and a pen with UREKA Glues on it as well. Crikey. Should we just completely brand the workshop UREKA Glues? Maybe. But no, joking aside, I'm actually very, very happy that they've taken over Cascamite, because that was the glue that I used all the time, and I had to stop. I had to start using other glues, which aren't, for a start, they weren't so easy to obtain. So I used to buy my Cascamite in 25-kilo bags. And the last batch, half of it is just, well, it's rubbish. It's no good. But now they've taken it over. It's gone back to how it should be. I love my Cascamite. I do. Good stuff. Yeah, I've got a pad. Okay. I have to learn to write first, though, won't I? Okay, I'm kidding. Of course, I'm blooming right. Come on. I do actually like to draw as well. Right, so we've got these 2 tubs here. We've got one here, which is the D4. Now, I have never had D4 PVA wood glue. No, I don't think I ever had it. I've got some D4 UREKA glues again. This is D4 polyurethane glue. And this stuff's really good as well. So I've got that. And I use that. It's messy though. It's the only thing, it's messy stuff to use. But it's pretty much waterproof and it's good for outside use. And also, I find that the polyurethane glues are good in the winter when it's cold. They're not so bothered by the temperature than the PVAs. The thing about PVAs is they freeze and they turn into cottage cheese. Not literally, you can't eat it. No, but they do kind of turn into cottage cheese. They separate and they go all lumpy and horrible. You can't really use them, and they don't dry properly because they end up drying like really, really white, like emulsion white. They're terrible. So polyurethane glues, I don't tend to use them so much in the summer, but in the winter I do because it's a better option in many cases. See, any glues that have water in or any kind of liquid in that can freeze, well then obviously that isn't a great idea in the winter if your workshop is cold. It's quite a good idea though to build a little box. Just an idea for if you have got PVA wood glues and stuff like that, or any liquids that contain water, anything that can freeze. What I'm going to make, I've actually got a box I'm going to use, an insulated box, and maybe put a little light bulb in it or something, because then you can actually stop it from freezing. Just frost proof basically. As over that, I'll chuck a few things out of the kitchen cupboard in the house where it's warm and put them all in there. Don't tell the missus, see if she notices. Anyway, I'll continue. So I'm going to be making some future videos testing the D3 PVA, some D4 PVA, and I'm going to see if I can find myself up with some more basic, D1s and D2s. I might have some kicking about here actually, and to see whether or not they are how regarding. See, D1 is kind of like interior use only. You don't take that stuff outside because it's like more of a craft glue. You know what I mean? It ain't much good for any moisture whatsoever. And you got the D2. It's kind of maybe a little bit, occasional exposure to moisture, not immersion, obviously. And you got the D3, which is sort of occasional moisture, outside for short periods of time, but quite frequently, in and out, so to speak. It probably wouldn't hurt it. The D4, you can do it more frequently and more intensely. You know what I mean? So it could be out there for longer periods. It's not necessarily waterproof. I think we need to get that in our head. There isn't really a fully waterproof wood glue. Just like fiberglass is not waterproof. It's the gel coat that makes it waterproof, but even that can be permittable to a certain degree. And that's why boats suffer with a condition called osmosis, where all the layers of the fiberglass basically did start to laminate because moisture ingressed down the sides of the laminations, or through the edge of the laminations. So it would be quite interesting to see how well this D4 performs in relation to the D3, the D2 and the D1. Anyway, I'd like to say thank you to UREKA Glues yet again for very kindly sending me some wood glues, because obviously it's very useful to me as well because I use glue a lot. And I'm happy to share my findings, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to lie, if I don't think there's much point to it, I'll say. Otherwise, I'll pick it up if it's good. But only if it's good, we'll see, won't we? So we've got D4 by UREKA Glues, okay? And we've got this D3, a bit more common than D3, yeah. And I know I've got some D2 over there, but also I'll see if I can find myself some D1, which is pretty much craft glue, PVA. We'll do some tests, and I'm going to see by immersing them in water over a period of time. So I'll glue some bits and pieces up. I'll do a series of videos, and so so you want to subscribe to the channel if you want to find out what's going on there, won't you? So do that, and don't forget the bell icon, because then you get a warm fuzzy feeling in your pocket every time I upload another video about glue and woodworking in general. So what I'll do is I'll immerse it in water, but also I'll do it so the glue partially immersed, and see the difference from external in the atmosphere to actually being in the water, and we can see the wood that's laminated together. Anyway, that'll be some future videos. If you've got any ideas, or I can test these wood glues, put them through their paces, please leave it in the comments down below. Toodaloo! Mrs. just turned up round the corner, she knows I'm playing again.